Well, everybody, welcome to my first official video on this channel. We're going to be looking over an older firearm today, and just me talking about it, how I acquired it and whatnot, and what I know about it, which is not a lot, honestly. It's been kind of hard to find a whole lot of information on this specific model right here. I don't think it's anything too rare, anything like that. I didn't pay a whole lot for it. And on this channel, unlike my other two, I'm going to try to get very to the point, you know, just right away in my videos, so no fancy intros or anything like that, probably. And with that, we're going to go ahead and jump into this right here and tell you what I got here. So, this is something I picked up probably about 3 months ago now, something like that. And it is what I believe is a Harrington Richardson, model 1908 or model 1900, something like that. It is a 20 gauge single shot shotgun. Once again, not too sure if it's a model 1908 or model 1900, but it's very old. It's got a little surface rust on it and whatnot. The bore is in great condition though. A little crack on the stock there. But other than that, some rough spots on the wood as well. Looks like there's maybe some little paint spots on there, I don't know. Very slight little hairline crack, but nothing too bad. No dents in the barrel, anything like that. And it does fire all right. It just doesn't like to eject the shell very often. Sometimes it does, but it's going to need a new spring eventually. We'll give you guys a little closer look here in just a bit. But here it is. Not too sure if it's a model 1908, model 1900, but something like that for sure. I'll give you guys a little closer look here in just a bit. Doesn't really say the exact model, but it is a Harrington Richardson Arms Company, Bay State, from Worcester, Massachusetts. I've looked up everything I can, including this number, which is on here in a couple different places. You guys can see right there. Made in USA, 20 gauge choke. I'm pretty sure this is a full choke on this thing. Something like that. I have not been hunting with it yet, but I have taken it to the range. I think it'll make a pretty good turkey gun. You know, if it does legitimately have a full choke on it. Right there is the only real number on it. I've looked that up many times, couldn't find much information on it. But from some of the research that I have been doing, it appears to be either a model 1908 or 1900, which either way would put this thing at, or actually a little over 100 years old. Let's see the other side here. Little surface rust, some things like that. Some of you know me on my other channel, Ohio Railroad Productions, have probably seen a video of me firing this thing. I will include it at the end of this one. I only got a video of me shooting it once. I'd love to shoot it out here, but we're within Columbus city limits, so you know we can't really do that. We are moving to the country soon, where I can maybe set up a little proper little backyard shooting range that's safe, and you know we can fire some firearms here and there on this channel more often. There's that little chip down there. It kind of sucks, but it wasn't anything too expensive. We'll go ahead and try to open up this cylinder one-handed. I'm being careful not to place my finger on the trigger, even though it is unloaded. So I can give you guys a good look at the bore in here. It's just gonna get blurry. I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but it is a crystal clear bore. I mean, not crystal clear. I did clean it a little bit. I mean, it's got some little bits of debris in there because I haven't cleaned it since the last time I shot it at the range, which was just like once to test if my little repairs on the ejector had worked at all. Yeah, I understand it's kind of hard for you guys to see that in there, but point it up at the sky here. Oh yeah, that's maybe a little bit better. But yeah, it's a shiny bore, no pitting or anything. It's got a little bit of just kind of dirt in there right now from last time I shot it. It's gonna need a new ejector spring. I've had this apart before, worked on it a bit, serviced it, cleaned it, oiled it, that sort of thing. And we paid right around $160 for this, I think. Something like that, which is okay for such an old shotgun like this, I think. Maybe we could have gotten a little bit less than that, but just a little scratch right there. A little bit of dirt on it, I should say. But it's an all-around pretty nice little shotgun, I think. It likes working on this side. Yeah, you guys can see very nice bore on there. Pretty clean chamber too. I've polished the chamber, done a bunch of stuff like that, and it still doesn't like to eject spent shells. Live shells it'll eject them fine, but not spent ones. So I think the last thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and try to find a new spring for that. Just deal with that myself. But there it is. Harrington and Richardson. I'm pretty sure model 1908. Hopefully some professionals can tell me for sure what it is. Very nice on the shoulder, and I'm not pointing it at anything other than just the ground out there. So, you know, just let you guys know. The hammer locks back all right. Everything works fine on it, except the ejector. And it's got the little rough spot down here. But other than that, I think it's a pretty nice little gun. It's the first one that like I own, but I've inherited some other firearms, and we've got other family heirloom firearms that kind of belong to the whole family, and I'll do some videos on those as well. We got a pair of 1903 Springfields that are nickel plated on the outside. We've shot those at the range before. They're very nice. We got a lever action Winchester, what is it again, Buffalo Bill commemorative, which we'll do a video on that. Some kind of little 22 semi-auto rifle. I can't remember what it is. It's got a scope on it, but it's very nice. And various handguns and stuff. But, and of course this collection is going to be growing a lot here soon. But, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's very nice. I've been wanting to get me a little 20 gauge for a while now. And to give you guys a little bit of a comparison here, this is 20 gauge right here that my shotgun shoots, and it's being compared to an old 12 gauge shell here. I believe that came from a shotgun that belonged to my great-grandfather on my dad's side, my dad's mom's side, so my grandma's dad, I'm pretty sure. This was from his old shotgun or something like that. Old Winchester 12 gauge. Yeah. And that gives you guys a little idea. 12 gauge is more common than 20 gauge. That's what most people got. So it gives you an idea. For anybody who's maybe not too familiar with 20 gauge, gives you a little idea of the size difference. Not a whole lot, but from everything I've heard, this kicks significantly less than this. So eventually I'll be probably getting a 12 gauge or two as my collection grows. But just thought I'd give you guys that little comparison there. And I have plenty of other guns that I've inherited or I'm in the process of inheriting, and we'll do videos on those in the future, some of which include old Winchester Buffalo Bill commemorative, a pair of 1903 Springfields, some things like that. I mean, well, the 1903 Springfields and the Winchester, those more or less belong to the whole family. They're just kind of family heirlooms. But there are some other ones that I've inherited or that I'm inheriting from my grandfather and my mom's side of the family. So eventually we'll do a little review video of those when I eventually get those as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a little idea of 12 versus 20 gauge. I hope I got to the point good in this video. I hope I didn't jump around too much. I hope you guys enjoyed. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end this video, and I'll see you with whatever we decide to review next. And hopefully when we move, we'll be able to shoot these things when I'm showing them to you. And we'll have a good backyard, a safe little backyard shooting range set up of some kind with, you know, big pile of dirt, railroad ties, something like that. You know, do it safe, do it legal, that sort of thing.